Okay, Wing Rider, this is part 2 of testing GoPro's position. I stopped to get gas here in Lake Park, Georgia, and I've got the GoPro set on, it was on a wide angle lens. Now I've got it set on a medium angle. And what I've done is I put the GoPro on the front lower part of my full face helmet. I got the GPS talking in my helmet here, but I saw a video where a guy had a GoPro mounted on the front lower part of his full face helmet, and it looked really, the angle, he had it on a wide angle, and you could see his hands on the handlebars, the dash out in front of him, everything. It was a beautiful angle. But that's part 1. Part 2, I've got the same position, only I changed it back to a medium angle lens, and I want to differentiate between the two and see which one works best for my subscribers to view. So if you look at part 1 and then part 2 of this video, and leave a comment if you would on which one you like the best, the wide angle lens or the medium angle lens. And I also hope I have it pointed right up and down angle that way, so you don't get too much dash or too much sky, but that's just a guess on which way it's pointed. So, but as in everything, it's trial and error. You have to test it and see which one works the best. Get the right angle and everything for your videos. I'm just out riding today. It's a beautiful day to ride, and I got up, walked a couple miles this morning, and it's 8:54 a.m. on a Thursday morning, and I just decided I wanted to ride a little bit and do some video. So I'm doing that. If you have subscribers, it's nice to do a few videos for them every now and then. Otherwise, they lose interest. I'm in Lake Park, Georgia right now, and the big lake's over there. So I'm on my way to, at random, I thought I'd go to Publix. We don't have a Publix in the area where I live, so I thought I'd come up here to Georgia, the Valdosta, and I like Publix grocery store. See what it looks like, and then I might just choose another place to ride, just to ride, basically. Out on the Gold Wing this morning, testing the GoPro, new angle and everything. But it was the video I saw. I usually have it on the right side of my helmet on a medium angle lens, but the video I saw, the guy that had it on the front of his full face helmet on the bottom part, not the top part, and he had it on a wide angle lens. It was beautiful. So I'm trying that, and right now it's on a medium angle. Let's see, 63 degrees. It was 54 degrees when I left home this morning, probably about 45 minutes ago. Temperature's coming up pretty quick. That'd be beautiful if it'd get like 65 to 70 degrees year-round. Clear skies. Of course, you need rain and whatnot. Beautiful riding weather right now. I wished I was on vacation up in the Blue Ridge, maybe on the Parkway, but it's probably still snow up there. This is toward the end of March. I want to do maybe a trip this year, this September. Around is usually when I'd go do a couple weeks on the Gold Wing. I got a trailer now that I put on the back of my Gold Wing if I want to do that. But go up to Cherokee, North Carolina. I can ride up there in about a day, less than a day, and then get on the Blue Ridge Parkway and ride that for about a week. And it ends where Skyline Drive begins. Skyline Drive is 105 miles long. Blue Ridge Parkway is like 651. But what I'd like to do is do that, Blue Ridge Parkway and Skyline Drive. And while you're up there on Skyline Drive, I haven't been on Skyline Drive since I was a kid, but a couple years ago when Gold Wing was brand new, I rode the Blue Ridge Parkway. But Thomas Jefferson's home, Monticello, is up there in Virginia, I think it is, up about 30 miles off Skyline Drive. I'd like to visit that. And then Mount Vernon, which was George Washington's home, is up there, Mount Vernon, Virginia. I think it's Virginia. I'd like to see that. It comes down to finances, because motels get expensive. If you have the trailer behind the wing, I can carry camping equipment and stay in campgrounds and save a lot of money that way. Which is, if I decide to go again this year, which I really like to, I'll stay in campgrounds as much as possible, because you can get in to spend most of your money on motel rooms. And I have a trailer I pull behind the Gold Wing, an 18 cubic foot trailer that I bought from USA Trailer Store. Large tire, swivel hitch. I bought a spare tire. I've got a fire extinguisher on there. I've got tools if I need to change out a bearing or seal or something, and tire, whatever. But I can carry my tent, air mattress, air pump, sleeping bag, extra pillows. I can carry all that in the trailer. Stuff to cook with. I've got a extension cord, stuff like that. If you stay in a campground that has power and water, you know, I have an electric burner that's you can cook on, a hot plate or whatever they call it. And then you got the Coleman stove. I've got that I can cook on without power and water. I've got a cooler on the front that I can put ice and stuff in. It just depends on weight. You know, you load that thing up, and the more weight you add, the more you have on the bike, obviously. But I pulled that trailer, 190-pound trailer. I put some gear in it, pulled it from Madison up to Birmingham, Alabama to Barber Motorsports. I stayed in a motel in Leeds, Alabama, but I just wanted to pull it and see what it was like, fuel mileage, etc. I just forgot it was back there. The Gold Wing pulled it beautifully, so that wasn't a problem. Braking wasn't an issue. Starting wasn't, you know, pulling it wasn't, just no issue at all. With the swivel hitch and everything, it was nice and smooth. But I want to do that this year. I've got all kind of gear, camping gear, but you can cut your expenses literally in half staying in campgrounds. And you go on the internet and make a list of, I've got a map of the Blue Ridge Parkway that has a list of all the campgrounds and everything, and that you can stay in. Some of them are free, no facilities really. Some of them you pay for, but still. I love camping. It's just my health is, my lower back is crap, so I have an air mattress, which makes it a lot more comfortable, and an electric air pump that I can pump up with the 12-volt plug on the Gold Wing, which is pretty neat. Or I can plug it into the 120. I've got a converter Also, if you have a Goldwing on, you go on trips, what I have is I have a tire puncture kit. It's a plug kit. I got a pair of pliers and stuff. If I get a nail, I can pull it out. I can plug the tire, and then I've got a 12-volt air pump that will pump the tire back up, so I can fix I can fix tires on the go instead of being stuck and having to call somebody. I can do that, and then next chance you get to a dealer, you can get another tire. But if you have a motorcycle with storage, it pays to have that kind of stuff. Be prepared. Neat little replica of an old gas station over there. But I think I'm going to do that this year in September. I wished I had somebody to ride with me. Everybody I know still working or can't go or doesn't have a bike or something. I'm 53 years old. I'm retired from the highway patrol, and I love getting on the bike and going on bike trips. Like I said, it comes down to finances, so, but save money where you can. And it is fun staying in campgrounds, I'll admit. It's fun if you have all the comforts. I've got me one of these new Coleman tents that you put up in like 1 minute. The poles are already attached and everything. It's kind of a neat gizmo. I could attempt to describe what it was like a couple years ago riding the Blue Ridge Parkway on the Goldwing. It's like riding in heaven. You're riding on the ridge. That's why they call it Blue Ridge Parkway. You're riding on the ridge of the mountain, on the highest part, and you stop at the overlooks, and I carry binoculars with me, and then I have my cameras and my still cameras, my video cameras. And I didn't have a GoPro a couple years ago. I didn't have a handheld camera. All I had was just a little camera I could take photos with. Well, this time I'm going to do a mini park series on the Blue Ridge Parkway trip. That's what I will do, so everybody can get an idea what it's like. Anyway, I'm going to cut this video, but watch part 1 where it's on a wide angle lens, and part 2, this one, where it's on the medium angle lens, and tell me which one you like the best. And I would appreciate that very much. And if you are not a subscriber, if you subscribe, that'd be great. I don't make money or anything. I've only got like 150 subscribers, so, and not a whole lot of views, but it's fun counting the numbers, seeing how many people like your stuff. And then maybe you subscribe to their channel too. Become friends, basically, like pen pals, only better. Anyway, I'm coming into Valdosta, the old part. So I'm gonna kill this video right here, and I'm gonna talk to you later. Wing Rider.